welcome or welcome back to my channel. And I hope wherever you are today, you are doing fantastically well, that you are achieving your goals, that you are feeling calm and peaceful within yourself. Happy full moon in Aquarius. Let's go ahead and throw the astrology dice and dive on in to get today's message. All right, we've got the first house here, Aries energy. And we've got Neptune here. Dreams, wonder, illusions, gullibility. Gullibility, that's funny. I think I just made that word up. Being gullible. All right, 2 here. Looks like a lovely 2. There's our twins, our Gemini energy. All right, so we've got Neptune in Gemini in the first house. Okay. This could be a lot here. So we're definitely going to need to pull some cards and get more clarity, but with Neptune, it could be a lot of possibilities. Someone could be confused. They could feel guilty, sorrow, and no, gullibility is a word. Temptation, wonder, expectations, escape, illusion. Neptune rules so very much, but someone seems to be in their feelings, in their head, in their emotions, which is further confirmed here with the Gemini in terms of someone being in their head. They're thinking about something. Okay. And with the first house, this has to do with appearances, personality, and identity. So someone may be confused. They're thinking about who they are. They're trying to get clarity on who they are. They feel confused about who they are, about their mental faculties or capabilities. All right, let's get a couple theme cards here. All right, we had this in a reading I just did earlier, Karmic Path, the number 8 in reverse. Okay, so someone is confused about why they're receiving some kind of karma. And soulmate in the reverse. Yeah, I did thoroughly shuffle this deck, but we did have these 2 cards out in a reading I just did. So there is some kind of connection here that is over with someone. A soulmate connection. It could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could take so many different forms and shapes here. All right, but there's something about a karmic path here and soulmate. All right, let's get a couple more cards. That's funny. The power card showed itself just now, and after a thorough shuffle, it is back again. Power in reverse. Someone is confused about why they are losing power. They've lost a connection. They're getting karma that they were not expecting. Okay, power in the reverse. Followed by transmute. Okay, 44, which reduces to the number 8, which brings us right back to that karmic path, the number 8 that we just saw here, our very first card. Someone's trying to change, shift, or transmute something. Okay, they don't like that they've lost power. They don't like that they've lost a connection. We have truth here and veiled reverse. So there is some truth that is coming forward that's confusing somebody. And it's rocking their concept of it's rocking their self-concept, whatever's going on here. Someone thought they had something figured out. Someone thought that they had the intelligence, the wit, the wherewithal to do something, okay? But they don't. And so this has them asking questions like, what? How is it that this isn't working for me? With the first house energy, things always work for me. Me, 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 me. Okay, very self-focused energy here. But this person has lost power over a situation. It's severed a connection. It severed a soul tie. And it put them square on their karmic path. And they want to change it, okay? This is sounding a little similar to the other reading that I have here, or that I did today for the full moon. And I thoroughly shuffled and cleared the cards. So I guess this message really wants to come through. All right, let's get some tarot involved here. What do we need to know about this situation? Oh yeah, we got the sun here. Something as clear as day. As clear as you can see the sun in the sky. There is a truth that has been revealed ever so clearly. And unfortunately, it does not look like it's good news for someone. We've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This person, whatever they did, whatever they said, okay, first house, this is fire energy, whatever they were saying, whatever they were thinking, okay, they're now in sorrow. They're now in regret. The illusion has been burst. Their bubble has been popped. They could be going through some sort of ego death here. But whatever opportunity that this person had, whatever gifts that they had, is not working, has been taken away. Okay, that could be that power energy that we saw in reverse. Someone's power has been taken away. This could be someone in a seat of power, a boss, someone at the head of an organization, someone at the head of a lodge, a coven, a household, whatever the case is. Someone who believes that based on their identity and position in the world that they ought to have power. And now they are losing it, and they're trying to grasp, they're trying to hold on, they're trying to shift and transmute this outcome. They don't want to let go of this power, but it's gone. Ace of Pentacles reverse, and everyone can see it. All right, let's get some more cards here. Tell us more about this person who seems to be exposed for having severed a connection and lost their power in the process. So perhaps someone was connected to you and that connection gave them power. It fed them in some way, energetically, spiritually, socially. It gave them some sense of power. But now you've walked away or severed the tie, or they've done something to permanently damage the relation, and there's no turning back. The bridge is burned. And so they are experiencing a lack of power as a lack of access to your power, your energy that they may have been siphoning off of. But let's find out. Tell us more about this person who is losing power here. Yeah, there we go. There's the Hierophant. So this could be someone who is the leader of an organization, a group, an institution. And whatever this person is the head of, they're supposed to be demonstrating morality. Okay, with the Hierophant, this is very much religious or spiritual energy in a structured context. Okay, hence it being religious. This could be, again, a head of a church, a coven, some sort of belief system. Okay, like a pastor or something like this. Ten of Pentacles reverse. This person's taking losses. This group is taking losses. Whatever they thought they were going to inherit or acquire, bye-bye. They're not getting it. It's out of reach, out of touch. Okay, what else do we need to know about this? So we know a bit about this person. They're ahead of a group, and they've lost their power. They may have been demoted from a position of leadership because they severed an important connection with someone, and that was likely you. Someone ruined their connection with you, and apparently this has impacts on an entire group of people. Okay, this could be a family. This could be neighbors. This could be a community. Okay, so what's the situation here at hand? We have Seven of Wands here in the reverse, so Lord of Valor. There's Mars in Leo. Someone was using their energy to self-aggrandize. They were using their energy to generate something for the future, and it failed. They can't defend or protect something with their energy. Someone does not have the energy to defend or protect. And there's the devil. So this devil energy, they don't have the energy. They can't defend or protect what they've done. This person cannot defend or protect their devilish behavior, their devilish ways. All right. Yeah, this is very akin to the other reading that I did this morning. So if this resonates with you in any way, you may want to check out the other full moon in Aquarius video that I have made available. If it's not on Instagram, you will find it on YouTube, Temple Alchemy Tarot. And falling out of the bottom here, we have the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, someone is not of duty. They're not of service. They're not pure of heart or pure of mind. This person fails to self-reflect, to look inward, and so as a result, they fail to make any personal improvements or personal adjustments because they don't self-reflect. They're in this devil energy. So this is somebody who's reckless, operating out of their ego, operating out of their shadow. They are tempted by materialism. They are tempted by the idea of being all-powerful. And now they've lost their power. Okay? A whole group may have turned against this person. If this is a leader of a group or an organization, as we're seeing here with the Hierophant reversed and Ten of Pentacles reversed, their congregation can be turning against them. Their group can be turning against them. Oh, yes, they are. We have death here, Scorpio energy. Something's over for this person. Something is done. Stick a fork in it, they're done, okay? Stick a fork in it, which does really look like the Neptunian symbol here, the trident. Stick a fork in this person. They are done. Their lies are done. Their deceptions are done. Whatever illusions, however they choose to escape on a regular basis from having to face the ugliness of themselves, the truth of their wounding and pain. All right? This person's done. Their old forms of escapism no longer work. Maybe their way of escaping could be drinking, could be drugs. But with the devil here and the Seven of Wands reversed, this person's addiction or means of distracting themselves to escape the pain within that they don't want to face is perhaps that they like to attack other people, okay? Physically, they might like to socially bully people. This could even be energetic in the form of spiritual warfare. Whatever it is, this person does not have power anymore. You've severed them. You've disconnected from them. They're no longer able to access your energy. And now the people that they lead in a community, a group, a covenant, institution are seeing this person falling from grace, and people are turning against them. Okay. What else do we need to know here? What's the energy in the environment around this person and this situation? What is the energy in the environment that others can see? Show me clearly, please, and thank you. All right, so here we have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Fool here. Uranus energy. So what's going on in the environment that other people can see is that this person is reckless. They literally look like a fool. They have embarrassed themselves, abusing their power. Knight of Swords reversed. They thought they had a plan. They thought they were smarter than everyone. They thought that they could pull the wool over people's eyes, easily manipulate others. They believed that they had the truth, or were speaking the truth, or at least that's what they were peddling to others, this illusion. What I'm saying to you is the truth. Look into my eyes, okay? Like, especially with the Neptune energy here, it's almost like they're trying to hypnotize people with the Knight of Swords reversed. And now they look foolish. They look silly. And everyone can see this, okay? This is energy in the environment, so everyone can see what's going on here. Yeah, this person's reckless, out of control. They feel very ignorant and silly at this time. They thought that they were mentally sharper, superior, more mentally agile than other people. They thought they were smarter than you. Okay. But now it's been exposed that this person is just kind of flapping in the wind here. There's no real method to their madness beyond illusions, lies, and deceit. All right, so in the subconscious, we have Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio, and we have the World. So this person knows deep within them that this is over. The jig is up. Their time in the spotlight is done. Their time in this position of authority, spinning lies and confusion, has come to an end. And with Five of Cups here and the World, they are in deep regret energy. They resent what they've done. They regret what they've done. They see now that they've taken great losses. So this Five of Cups further amplifies that sorrowful energy in Neptune, the guilt, the dependency, the deception. They feel sad and guilty and sorrowful, not for what they've done, but they feel this Five of Cups energy because they know something is over. The World card. A chapter is closed. Death energy. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man here. There's that Neptune again. Neptune is strong in this reading. And we have the Magician reverse, Mercury. Yeah, so there's definitely, the dice here are showing very much Neptune, Mercury, and Aries energy are all over this reading, all over this message here. So in the recent past, this person was trying to sacrifice you, surrender you to something, sacrifice you to something. They wanted to cause delays. They wanted to bind you or tie you up, give you a shakedown, okay, hold you upside down and shake you around and see what falls out of your pockets that they could steal or take. Okay, with the Magician here, this is all negative manipulation. Someone uses their skills, their abilities, their knowledge of the elements to manipulate people. Okay, this goes right back to this Neptune sort of hypnosis, hypnotic, deceptive. Like, listen to the sounds of my voice. Do what I tell you to do. Like, okay, so they were trying to use whatever manipulations to create delays and problems for you, to stop you on your path, for whatever reason. In the near future, we have Two of Cups, a Venus in Cancer, and we have Two of Swords, the Moon in Libra, in reverse. How interesting. How interesting. So in the near future, this person may try to approach you again. You've severed connection from them. You want nothing to do with them, and rightfully so. This is somebody who is egotistical and who likes to abuse power. And they're a masochist. They get entertainment from causing other people harm, and they believe that they have the right to do this because of the way they look, their identity, money they have, their race, their gender. Whatever the case is, something deeply tied to their identity, they feel they are entitled to a certain experience of life, and that it looks like them being the king of the hill while they kick everyone else off the hill. Okay, this is a very predatorial kind of self-important energy. Okay, so in the near future, this person is going to make the decision or choice to come back in to your good graces. Okay, they may try to promise some kind of stability, or with this Cancer energy, again, further reflected by the moon, as Cancer is governed by the moon, but you're not going to accept it. They're going to come in with this cup. It might be an apology, a fake apology. Okay. Remember, this is strong Neptune energy. So this person's never coming to you direct, but always sideways. Really funny to use that description, especially for a Cancerian card, as Cancers kind of move off to the side, or crabs rather, move off to the side. They don't walk head on. They kind of shift side by side. And that's how this person's working. They're shifty. They don't come direct. They're not straightforward and transparent with their intentions. Nope. They come with this Neptune energy. They like to have a lot of deceit, deception. They think everybody else is gullible and that they're smarter than everyone else, and no one's going to see through their machinations, their plans, their workings, their manipulations. But that's not the case. You see them. And now this person is in Two of Swords regret because they cannot repair this relation. There's no repair. They may try. And again, because Neptune is so strong here, this person may not even, and they're not a very direct approach, a direct, assertive person. They don't approach directly. So this is making me think that they may actually try to come to you in a dream. They may try to communicate with you in a dream state here. Okay? Oh, goodness. So this is very energetic then. If this is someone who doesn't even think that they have the ability to pick up the phone and call you, or knock on your door, or send you an email, okay, it must be really, with that soulmate reverse card, you really severed this person from your energy, and they may be blocked from you in every way. And so they are choosing either as a last course of action or just by default, because this person is always shifty-eyed, doing something suspicious. They may have always been coming to you in a dream state. Okay, they may be just always working on an energetic level or plane when trying to access you. Okay, let's see what's happening here. What is going to be the outcome of this situation? Wheel of Fortune reverse. Bad fortune for this person. You're not interested. Okay, the cycle is over. They've been exposed. The people they work with have been exposed. This has been a long time coming. 9 of Pentacles. These people have been doing whatever they're doing for a long time. And now they're going to want to come in with some kind of a heart offer. All of a sudden now they want to be your friend because they can't dominate and control you anymore. And things are not going well for them. 5 of Pentacles, but you're going to say no. You're not interested. I don't recommend that you take whatever this cup is that this person's trying to bring you. Okay, we saw the 2 of Cups there. We see the Knight of Cups. There's definitely some kind of cup. They want you to drink some kind of Kool-Aid. All right, they want you to drink some kind of sauce that they've put together here with more illusions, lies, confusions. I wouldn't take it. I don't recommend it. Do what works for you. I can't tell you what to do. But based on the energy that I see here in this reading, whoever this message is for, you do not want anything to do with these people. All right? Fool me once kind of energy. But from what I'm getting here, you've always seen these people. So they never actually got one over on you the way that they thought they did. Oh, goodness. Okay. Any words of advice for my listeners, for my viewers today with this full moon in Aquarius action that is going on? Any words of advice? Nine of Swords. This is a nightmare. These people have been trying to create a nightmare for you. You may have endured a nightmare, just having to deal with them. And again, with the dream states, they may have been trying to cause you literal nightmares when you sleep at night, and also just tried to create general discomfort, unhappiness, and misery in your life using whatever energetic work, gossip, whatever way that this person had power or that they believed they have power, but they don't. And if they did, they don't have it anymore. All right. Now they're the ones in a nightmare energy. 8 of Cups. Walk away. The words of advice from Spirit here is the nightmare is coming to an end. You have to make the choice to walk away. Saturn and Pisces, 8 of Cups. This is not bringing you satisfaction and fulfillment, but also I think these people are realizing you're not interested. You're not going to accept their cups. You're not going to drink their Kool-Aid. You're not taking in their deceptions, their illusions, their false narratives to turn you into like a mind control puppet. Okay, you're not accepting it. You're not accepting their advances to try to dominate you, no matter how much sugar they put in this cup to make this hard, horrible energy go down. It's not working. You see it for what it is. And you're like, wait a minute. That looks like Kool-Aid, but that also smells a little bit like some cyanide, or like you're detecting that there's something wrong with this water, wrong with this cup. Okay, so Just keep on moving. Move on. You will find greater satisfaction and fulfillment in the next chapter in your life. This chapter has come to an end. Okay, we saw the world here and death card. Things are definitely come to an end here, especially for this person or this group who have been trying to put you in a nightmare. They themselves are in a nightmare and they're trying to escape it. But as we saw earlier, okay, they're trying to escape it by changing things. They want to transmute this karma, but it's not going to happen. They think that if they can butter you up with some sweet, deceptive words, that perhaps they can change their fate by getting back into your energy. And the universe says no. So that's the reading for today. I hope that this was beneficial for you, that it was confirmation or supportive for you in any way, shape, or form. If you like the way that I read, be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Leave me some positive comments. I truly appreciate them, and I also appreciate your donations. You can find all information in the description box below about how to book a reading and how to make a donation so that I can keep doing what I'm doing and producing more awesome content for you, my viewers, and my listeners. Happy full moon in Aquarius. Take care of yourself, be well, and yeah, you look like you're doing well. You're doing well. Whoever it is coming after you, they're not doing so well, but that's the nature of karma. Consequences are real. Much love to you, and I'll see you in the next message.